Going everybody, hope you're doing well. Peace and blessings upon you all, and welcome back to Chat Over Coffee Reflective Thoughts. For those who are new to this segment, what I always like to do is I like to come to this really nice place. As you can see, this nice scenery, greenery. It's a great way to get out of the office and just bring yourself a pot of coffee. Yeah, a full pot of coffee. That's just me. And then sit back, relax, and reflect on the recent interview that I just had. So, with this recent interview that I had was with the 90s TV star, all-round nice guy. I say that about practically every person I interview because they're all-round nice people. So, that, if you can't be nice, what can you be? It's that simple. So this is dedicated to Mr. Aaron Jackson, who you may remember from the hit 90s series California Dreams, who played Mark Winkle, the good Winkle. He was always remembered for his cool hair, cool dress sense, playing the keyboard, being one of the new singers. He took over from Matt Garrison's character, the character Matt Garrison played by Brentley Gore in season 1 and 2, and then he remained on the series till the series had finished. And it was so nice to finally talk to him, to a second California Dreams actor, because the first person I had was Mr. J. Anthony Frankie, and that's going back a few years, but I will always be eternally grateful for the opportunity that everybody gives me. And we were speaking about some of the most important topics that the show had presented in the 90s, and unfortunately you don't get that this day and age. When they were talking about growing up, giving into peer pressure, the dangers of gambling, the dangers of a parent not giving the child the attention and the time they need to learn from somebody. And other important factors we spoke about was the use of steroids and what they can do to people. And not only do they damage you, they damage your health, they damage your reputation, they damage your relationships with people. You get all these sudden outbursts of rage. Also the dangers of smoking, and especially at a young age when you start it and then it carries on. And also other subjects that we were talking about was accepting people for who they are, like the episode where Sly was talking to a girl but didn't realize that she was blind online. So again, it's all about accepting people for who they are, not caring about what other people have to say or anything, because realistically other people's opinions don't really matter in your life. And that was the interesting thing about Aaron, and also his journey about how he got into acting, what his first day on the set was like, what was it like coming on a show that was already quite successful. And it can be nerve-wracking. It can be a bit, it can be quite challenging from times. But that's the whole point of when you're being an actor. You need to. It does get challenging, but it's worth it every single step of the way. And Aaron, again, he was just so nice, so cool, so chill. And one thing I remembered he did in the interview was he was showing me around all the cool California Dreams memorabilia, like the final script, the drum cover and everything, which again, that was a cool memorabilia. That show, if you watch it today, it still has so much nostalgia. You can remember what life was like before social media took over everything and everything else. And but that was, like I said, it was such a great show. It was basically, for those who don't know what it was like Saved by the Bell, but with a band. And it was just so to me it was extremely iconic. And it was just, very meaningful, a very relatable. Like especially when you watch it at that age, you watch stuff that was really relatable, and you just enjoy every single step of the way of it. And Aaron, I just want to say thanks again, brother, for taking the time out for me. I really appreciate it. Much love, much respect. I'm always going to be a Dreams fan for the rest of my life. And even though that show was 30 years ago, and I was only, like you said, a wee little lad, and but it's one of those things that they don't make great shows like that anymore. Especially when you grew up at that age, you watch all those shows that had meaningful lessons that you can learn from them, and it's very important to watch something to learn from, not just watch it just for the sheer sake of entertainment purposes. You need to watch something in order to learn from it, and in order to like better yourself down the line. that was what California Dreams was to me. It was something that made, you know, that it helped people, especially at that age, especially young kids who would watch it and say, you know, I wanted to be like Jake Summers, J. Anthony Frankie's character. I wanted to be like cool like Tony Wicks, because he had, you know, William James Jones's character, and you know, being cool on the drums, being cool with pickup lines. You try your best to do the pickup lines, and then you're like, oh, I've already heard that line before. It's happened to the best of us, but you know, you learn from it. And what was you know, what was really kind was Aaron. Again, he makes you feel like you're just one of the lads. You know, he's like, hey, how you doing? He was like, you know, if I'm ever in England, we'll meet up, go for the coffee. Again, remember, Aaron, the coffee's on me. And I remember you don't drink as much coffee as you did, but you still drink. And you know, remember, it was a little bit of cream and a bit of sugar, and I'll remember that as well. And you know, I wish him all the best for everything. I wish all the cast watching this video all the best. You know, God bless you all for the years of entertainment. God bless you all for the years of valuable lessons that you gave to the kids growing up in that era. And you know, they were just, you know, really cool guys. I mean, I still remember interviewing J. Anthony Frankie, and I still couldn't get. I can't believe this. It's like, again, you watching somebody when you were a kid. You watched that show, you watched that movie, and you don't ever thought in a million years you'd have the opportunity of talking to this individual. But you know, they make you realise that dreams can come true. Not just the show, but dreams in general can come true. So Aaron, I'd like to finish this video off by saying thank you. Again, I pray for you that everything that you're doing in life, you go well with it. Again, that goes for all your loved ones. Just keep being the best, keep inspiring people. Keep teaching valuable lessons as you are a drama teacher, a school teacher as well. And again, thanks for everything, brother. Really appreciate you. You're a great guy. Again, we come to England, and you got to come out to Nottingham, and we sit and chill. And like I say, I'm chilling with the good Winkle. And you know, keep striving to be the best you can be, brother. And I hope it all goes well for you. Amen. Thank you to that. Well, everybody, if you made it to the end of this video, you all know the drill. Click subscribe, turn on notifications. We've got some more videos coming your way very soon. New podcast, new food vlogs. Just going to keep smashing out the content for you. And don't forget to follow. And don't forget to give Aaron a follow as well every single step of the way. See you all soon. Relax. Don't stress. Wish you all the best. And as always, drink your coffee. Now that is a good cup of coffee. I'll see you all soon.